hiding place of the enemy. That's why they're trying to erase my memory, but they can't do it. I know the real story, much too gory, so I never had glory. Only frustration aimed at my nation. Quick to fight a war, but not to pay for education. It's like they wanna see how dumb brothers can get. Mentally oppressed, you can never be a threat. So you can go and get AKs to kill your victims, but in the long run, you're dying under their system. All your opportunities to flourish, you missed them. Had a couple teachers who could nourish, you dissed them. Didn't go to class, had to live life real fast like a roughneck. Now your ass might not last past next week. Think about your next joint, not about your future. Swearing that the lifestyle suits ya. But who's the real players in the game? Those who claim property while others claim fame. And methods to obtain success vary. A lot of brothers run the street and get buried. Your best bet is just to invest in your mind. The only thing you have that gets better with time. I feel that the youth need to hear the truth, but it's about time that they see some proof. The economic well-being can be achieved without taking the risk of being locked inside a cage like an animal. So I'm on a rampage trying to pull brothers back to earth. When I see them on the turf, it's holes and cash flows. That's all life is worth, and it hurts, but I know that knowledge gives birth. So I search my mind and try to find answers. We all know the problem is more serious than cancer.
Dregs 1. Yo, I had to come holler at the professor. Talk about this epidemic we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Disaster is what we all facing. As my people come close to total elimination, the masses want us all enslaved in a system where we work hard and see little payment. Instead of standing on the pavement, slinging sacks, I pursued education so I can stay facts. Like how the same ones who whip blacks our backs are the same ones who gave us guns and crap. They ain't want me knowing that, so I was placed in public schools. Had the intelligence to learn, but I lacked the proper tools, so I had to pay my dues. Working hard to apply to a university where I would try and defy the odds. Being trapped in prison over a dead-end job, which is what I saw, so many dreams deferred. That started in the street, ended in the curb. So I studied like a nerd, heard the word of great scholars. Saw the value in the knowledge, not just in the dollar. But it's hard to pay for school unless you's a baller. And what they got for financial aids, they getting smaller. And that ain't coincidental, cause if it was up to them thoughts never would've entered my mental. But now I know why my hood got one library and a couple dozen corner stores. I wonder if all my brothers comatose, steady staying strapped but don't never stay sober though. What's gonna happen when that weed ruins your brain? After 2 decades your tattoos gon' fade in your skin from your toes to your neck, stained with things you no longer represent. As we fight over property that none of us own, the man got a master plan to see us all gone. I know back in the days when we had just come up from slavery, we didn't have anything. So to get things, we had to use what they call cultural capital. We had to invest in ourselves as a people. Instead of looking for outside salvation, we had to find it within inside ourselves. Is we still doing that? I don't know. Maybe they still stuck on that dollar, you know what I'm saying? With the dead white dude on it. Thinking that's gonna save you, ain't gonna save you, man. You know what I'm saying?
The dollar's losing value, y'all. The yen is coming up. The euro is coming up. It's time to change currency. The spiritual currency.
Dregs 1. The P-Way. Run off for hooking this one up, fam. One love.